Hello guys, this is Sandra here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. It's lovely to have you here and I hope you're gonna enjoy your time. Now, if my outfit and my makeup looks familiar, it's because this is the second video I film, but I just thought it makes sense to optimize my time. So here we go. So I mentioned in my very first video that I filmed since I came back from my break that I want like a whole year project pen, but I didn't really want like a 21 in 21 kind of project because I think that's too many products. So I chose 10 to focus on, and you know, I have other project pens as well, like my Partners in Cream and my one pen a palette, so I will link both of those in the description box, although I don't think my Partners in Cream is up yet. I'm not too sure, but I chose 10 products, so I want to talk you through those 10, and I think I'm gonna keep it a rolling style project pen. I'm not sure how much of these products I'm gonna get through, but we're gonna keep it a rolling pen because if I can pen more, then why not? So yeah, that's the plan so far. So let's start with lip products, shall we? How rude of Alexa, how rude. But anyway, I have 3 lip products that I chose, and I'm not quite sure how well these will go because obviously if you go out with a mask, you're not really going to necessarily wear a lip product. But they're all fairly natural. So the one that I think I can go through the quickest is my MAC lip liner in the shade Spice. I mean, what I have left at the moment is smaller than the cap itself, so it really is not going to take me a long time. I just want to give myself a last push to actually use this up, but this shouldn't take me long at all. And then another product that goes beautifully with it, and I'm wearing today actually, is the MAC lipstick in the shade Patisserie. So this is just a beautiful, beautiful nude lipstick. Now this, I think I can finish this by the end of the year because it's such an easy color to wear, and I have this on at the moment as well, but I used it together with the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude lip liner. So yeah, it's not exactly the same. With Spice I think it would look a bit darker, but I like this combination as well. It makes it a bit more neutral because the Charlotte Tilbury liner is quite cool tone, whereas this one is a bit more peachy. So they work really nicely to make this like neutral, brownie kind of look. And then the third lip product that I want to work on is this Clinique, what is this called? Chubby Stick Baby Tint in the shade Coming Up Rosy. And these are only like a mini travel size products. So that's all I have left. It's not a lot. As you can see, it's just a little nib, and this is more like a tinted lip balm kind of product. So I thought that in the current situation, that's easy enough to use. I can just throw it in my handbag once I can go out, which is not at the moment, but you know, once we can go out, and I can even use it under a mask because if I wear a mask the whole day, let's say when I go to work, my lips can get quite dry. So this will be a nice product just to throw on. I don't have to worry that it messes up my makeup, not like anyone sees it under the mask, but you know, it's just an easy enough product to use at the moment. Then I'm gonna move on to an eyeliner, and this is the Bobbi Brown Longwear Gel Eyeliner in the shade Dark Chocolate Ink. Now, I'm pretty sure this color is discontinued, but I have mine. It doesn't really smell badly, but it's really, really old. So if I could just hit pen on this, that would be amazing. That's a really hefty goal. As you can see, there's so much product left in there. It's a really, really hefty goal. So whether I can do that, I don't know. I will try. Now I have this in my eyebrows as well today, so I think I can use this really lightly, and it works in my brows. So hopefully I can use it that way as well to make more progress in it. Now I think I might struggle with this because liquid eyeliners or gel eyeliners in the first place last ages. So I don't know, there's a lot of products still left in here. I don't know how much is in there originally, 3 grams, which is an awful lot when it comes to a liner. So hopefully, even if I don't hit pen by the end of the year, I have about 10 months, I can still make good progress, but we'll see. Wish me luck because this one will be a hard one to work on for sure. The fifth product is an eyeshadow, and this one I had in my collection for a long time. This is the NARS Dual Intensity eyeshadow in the shade Himalaya. I think this used to be one of those cult classic shades. It's a beautiful, cool toned, shimmery brown shadow. I have lightly the other swatches on my hand as well, sorry about that, but there you go. It has a beautiful shift, like a silvery brown shift. It's an amazing, amazing color. It's nice and neutral, so it should be easy enough to wear. And I have another one as well that's blue, but I thought I'm going to work on this first because it's getting old and it's a beautiful color, so hopefully we'll see. We'll see. What's that noise? Must be coming from outside. I hope you cannot hear it. I'm sorry about that. But there are two more products in my Z palette now that I'm going to move on to. One of them is an eyeshadow, and this is the Benefit Call My Buff, which is just a really neutral eyeshadow. And as you can see, I have a huge pen on it. I think this was in a project pen before, but I decided I want to finish it up this year because, you know, I have a lot of eyeshadow, so that would be a good one to finish. And I know that I use those sort of products to set my eyelid if I use a concealer. I know Robert Welsh would hate me for it, but I'm sorry, I still do it depending on what I use as an eye primer. And then another Benefit product as well that I had in the project pen before is this blush. This is the Benefit Bella Bamba. This is one of my absolute favorite blushes. It really is a good NARS Orgasm kind of color. Again, I've worked on it before. There's barely anything left. It's been repressed before. And I feel like it will go really beautifully hand in hand with my Tom Ford cream blush that I have in my Partners in Cream. So yeah, I'm looking forward to working on that. It's such a nice blush. It really gives you that nice healthy flush with a little bit of a glow. It's amazing. I don't know why they ever discontinued it, but I feel like, I mean, I never used that one, but I feel like it looks really similar to the California. Is that the new one that they have that's like a pinky, NARS orgasmic kind of color? I think that will be the closest to it. And then another cheek product, I worked on this before, is my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. Now, the bronzer in here is not the original. I used up the original, and this is a mixture of the Fenty bronzer and what else did I mix in there? The Fenty and I think a bit of the Bourjois chocolate bronzer that I think I threw away. I don't know why I decided to mix it, don't ask me. I don't know what I was thinking, but my thoughts behind mixing it was that once I can travel, I will have a bronzer and a highlighter in there. And obviously now I start traveling now, so joke's on me. But that was my idea behind it. So I count each as a separate product. So I want to finish up the bronzer and the highlighter. Now, it's a lot of highlighter, so I don't know, that might be a bit too ambitious. I have it on at the moment as well. It's not as blinding as some of my other highlighters. It's a really subtle glow, which it's not a bad thing, but if I could get that bronzer that was in there separately, that would be amazing. Now, I know she came out with some bronzers. I don't think they're the same, even though I haven't tried it, so I'm sure I'll give it a go. But if I could get that color separately without the highlighter, that would be wonderful. But either way, I want to use both of them up and repurchase it because that's how much I love the bronzer product in there. And the highlighter is not bad. It's just I prefer usually something a bit shinier. I kind of miss my usual glow a little bit. It's not bad. I just prefer something stronger. And the last product we have in here is another cream blush, even though I'm already working on my Tom Ford one. But this is slightly different. This is the Illamasqua cream blusher in the shade Zygomatic. And I think this was quite a cult product at one time. It is a really almost I don't even really know how to describe that product. There we go. If I'm at my palest, I could almost use it as like a bronzer slash contour kind of shade, although it's not that cool toned. It's more warm toned, but yes, it's more on the brownie side. It's a really unique shade in my collection actually, but this is getting old, so I feel like I need to get some good use out of it. But it still has a really nice texture. It doesn't smell at all. It's just such a nice creamy formula, and I don't know what's happening to Illamasqua. I feel like they're really hard to find. I know they have a few products on Beauty Bay, but I think they closed down their store even before the whole pandemic happened. They had a store in central London, not far from Carnaby Street, which is not there anymore, so I don't think you can physically find them in store. And I think they used to sell in Debenhams. Was it Debenhams or House of Fraser? One of them. If it's Debenhams, well, Debenhams is going now, unfortunately, so I don't know if you can find it anymore, but I love this product and I feel like I definitely need to show more love to it, so that's why I'm including it in this project. And that's all my 10 products for now, so that will give me plenty to work on, but I feel like they're all products that I should be, it should be easy enough to work on, and I will check back in next month to show you how my progress is going. But for now, I'm gonna go and let me know what products are you most, what products do you feel quite challenged by when you're panning them? I think for me it's definitely lip products, and obviously I have 3 in here, but I feel like they're all achievable, so we'll see where we are by December. But for now I'm gonna go. Yeah, let me know what do you feel like is the hardest for you to work on. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go. As I said like 500 times, I'm still trying to get back in the swing of things. But hopefully I will see you in my next video. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up, and please, please, please consider subscribing. It would be so, so lovely to have you as part of this tiny community. But I really will shut up now and go. Have a lovely day. Bye.